Joining us in the studio right now, we've got Andrea Dents and Regina Richardson from the Durack Institute of Technology. And good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Barry.
And Regina, we're here to talk about you, and the headline in today's paper says, Childhood Demons Drive Inspiring Award Winner. Now, you've just won some awards. Can you tell us a little bit about the awards that you've just participated in?
Well, Barry, this year I have recently won the Durack Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year.
Yep.
And then I was strongly encouraged to apply for the WA State Training Awards, where I also won the WA Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep. And so you've been studying at Durack now, where you have gone back and you've done the steps. You've done a Certificate 3, a Certificate 4. In community service work, and you're looking at working in that youth work space as well. But you were saying in the article there you were very nervous when you went back into it. But what got you to change from being a mum to all of a sudden going back and saying, right, well, I'm going to follow that dream? What made that happen for you?
Okay. So there were a couple of things that led up to that moment, and one was during a professional development workshop, where I identified myself as just a mum.
Yep.
I saw myself as that's all I had to offer. The other thing was during some volunteer work at my children's school. I was reading with some students who disclosed a lot of sort of history of abuse and trauma that they'd been experiencing, and I thought I could either be a victim or I could use what I've experienced as a tool to create change. And it was really daunting going into that classroom. You know, I hadn't been to school for over 17 years, stepping in there and thinking, oh my God, I'm totally not going to be able to finish this. And I've just recently completed a diploma in counselling and a diploma in community services. So I suppose it was me wanting to create change for myself, but also for my children. And for them to see that sort of studies never end, learning never ever ends. You will continue to learn for the rest of your life.
And it's very easy to give into that fear of failure, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's just those little steps you've got to take to get through that little bit barrier, and then you're off and running. And you obviously set goals for yourself, but you would have had to, after 17 years out of the school system, you would have also had to change your priorities and change different things to attain that goal.
Absolutely. So I had to sort of look at, the stuff that I do with my family. So my family commitments, I usually catch up with my sisters at least once a week, and things had to change, but they understood that. They saw that what I was doing was going to benefit everybody, not just me and my children. I had to set really small goals for myself, but make sure also that I had really good mentors there along the way, so people that were pushing me and encouraging me and supporting me, and my lecturers were fantastic in that area. So if I didn't understand something, which a lot of the time that was happening because I didn't have a very good education, so I'd go to them and say, can you just explain this to me in a different way because I don't understand what you want me to do. So they were fantastic in that regard, yeah. And
in all of those challenges that people face in life, that chunking down those challenges down into smaller little problems and then just attaining and working through each one at a time. And as you say, surrounding yourself with the right people, that's important, because too often we've got people on the outside saying, well, I told you were going to fail, I told you couldn't handle it. But that's important, isn't it, to create that team?
Yeah, for sure. That was something I spoke about in my state award interview, that there are going to be people out there that will push you back down, because there's a lot of fear around education and bettering yourself about you sort of changing and not being part of that community anymore. But I sort of had to accept it for what it is. I'm not going to be able to please everyone, but I'm not doing this to please everyone. I'm doing this for me. And that would be my advice to everyone out there who's thinking about studying. You might come across people pushing you back down because you're breaking the norms, you're breaking the cycles, and you're making change for you and for your family, and that's not a bad thing. you're still the same person. Yeah.
Exactly, but also with the area that you're working in, you're in a position to be actually able to come back and work within the community and you understand the issues both sides, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because you've come from that environment, and now you've been out there and you don't know all the answers, but you've got a pathway to where the answers are, and so that you can benefit. And as you say, sadly, some people don't see that. They see that as a bad thing, where in actual fact it's a community benefit and a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, so what's involved for you now? What are you setting your sights on now?
Okay, so lots of stuff's happening. As of last week, I won a scholarship with the Aboriginal Employment Education and Training Committee. So that was a small scholarship with them. That's really going to assist me in my travel next year to go down to specialised training in trauma. So I've won another scholarship with Karen Hulls, and she has given me a training scholarship. There were only 3 positions nationwide, and she's offered one to me. So I'll be travelling a bit to Perth next year and doing specialised training, and I'll also be starting a Bachelor of Social Work, so starting a degree. Yeah.
And at the end of all that, and that's going to be a great achievement.
Yep.
At the end of that, what area do you see yourself working in, or you just do you see yourself working in it, or has this just been about you, your family, and being able to benefit smaller sections of the community, or do you see yourself working in this field?
I didn't know where it was going to take me at first, Barry, but I can see now I can go wherever I want to, and my opportunities are as limited as what I put on it, sort of thing. I am going to specialise in trauma, is what I'm going to do, because I have a very clear understanding of how it can affect the human as an adult if it's not dealt with as a child. So that's an area I'm really, really interested in working in, and I'm hoping that I'll run my own agency one day. So, it's exciting times.
Yeah, no, that's great, and it's good to see somebody, and you can see that confidence and that inspiration, enthusiasm that you've got to do that, and hopefully that continues through with your future studies, and then getting out to do that, and that you keep inspiring everyone. So congratulations.
Thank you very
on
much.
That. We'll come back to you in a sec. And Andrea, with Durack, what's been happening with the Durack scene? You've got some more Aboriginal studies, and the Aboriginal Awards, I believe, are just reopened, and people can nominate.
Yeah, that's right. The major awards, which we put out every year, it's $1,000, and it's sponsored by Rio Tinto. So it's for any Aboriginal student who has been studying and completed their studies this year. And this is where Regina started off, the beginning of her journey. So she applied for the major awards, and she won it earlier this year, and went on to greater things as well.
And that doesn't just apply here in Geraldton, does it? You've got campuses in Wiluna, Exmouth,
that's right,
Carnarvon, and here, but you also do off-site studies at different locations.
That's
like
right,
Mullawar with the centre out there.
Yeah, Minginoo, Mount Magnet, all those regional areas. Anywhere that Durack delivers training. If you've been an Aboriginal student who completed your studies, you are eligible to apply, and you can just jump on the website. If you don't have access to the website, give us a call at Durack in the Geraldton office. You can find that number anywhere, and we'll guide you through the process. It may seem daunting to some people to fill out paperwork, but that's where we're from student support. We help you fill it out, and you may be off to a great beginning, just like what happened to Regina.
And 1 year is closing now, but we've also got enrolment starting on about the 15th.
Oh, geez, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, on the 15th and the 16th of January, that's Thursday and Friday next year. If you wanted to enrol, your opportunity at Geraldton. However, up at Carnarvon and Exmouth, they start on the 27th enrolments, which is the day after Australia Day. Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for that, and there's going to be plenty of ads running over the next few weeks to give you that information. And Regina, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you, and good luck with your studies, and congratulations on your journey so far, and the joys in the journey, isn't it? That,
absolutely, it's been
that
fantastic.
You go for. And what is there sort of something that the people that were in your position that left school early and don't necessarily have, you know, sort of the full education. They've got a bit of self-doubt, and there might be some doubt around their family. They've got 2 or 3 kids. What's the message that you can say to those people who want to get back into some active form in the community?
I suppose, firstly, I've learnt the last 2 years that children model from what they see. So if you want a good life for your children, you need to model that, okay?
Yep.
Because they're going to learn that. Everything you do, they're watching. The other thing that I would say is that you have got unique life experiences that can't be taught. What you will learn at Durack will just back that up and make you a really, really valuable asset in whatever organisation you go into. It is daunting and scary at the start, but once you get in and you start understanding what it's expected of you, you'll just soar. It is a fantastic opportunity for you to do something with your life.
So people that have had a gap in their education that
Yep.
might have been 17
Yep,
years
like me.
like you had, don't be afraid. And don't have that fear of failure.
See it as
there's people there to help you.
Yeah,
out.
and see it as you have actually a lot of life experiences there. That's a strength, and like I said, that can't be taught out of a textbook. So use it. That's what I would say.
Barry,
Yep.
I just want to add, at Durack we have a student support services team, and they do career counselling, they look at career pathways, we have dedicated Aboriginal training services, and we also have childcare on campus in Carnarvon, a creche, and also alongside at the Bambi Childcare in Geraldton. So we try to make it as easy and transitional as possible to get you back where you want to be.
And next year in Geraldton you're going to have an Aboriginal Learning Centre as well.
Very excited about this. Prospects are hopefully opening by May. It's almost complete now, but obviously they've got to do the fit out inside.
Yep.
It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be full of Aboriginal works, literature, artwork, sculpture, videos, anything to do with the culture. It's going to be the place to come and find it and experience it.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, and Regina, good luck with it, and
Thank you.
hope you have a happy and safe Christmas, and your studies next year go as well as they've gone in the past. And it's been inspirational talking to you this morning on Radio Mama, so thank you.
Thank you, Barry.